eat my pizza until everybody gets here. Oh wow, y'all in here fast. Well, we're gonna start early. Let me wait for more people to get in here. I need a theme song. Now I can see y'all comments. Hey y'all. There we go. Now I can see y'all. Hey guys. Nice to see y'all. I know it's been a long time since I've been on live. So, we need to do a nice little life update. So I'll just wait for a little bit more people to get in here. But hi everyone. Hope everyone is having a great Monday. It's been a super long day for me. So I'm just happy to finally be back home and relaxed and just kind of decompressing. I told myself earlier today when I was getting ready, I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna do a live stream tonight because it's just been so long. So I'm like, yeah, I have to get back on here. So I'm happy to see you guys. I'm happy to well, I can't see y'all, but y'all can see me. I'm happy to hear from y'all and have a little bit more interaction. So I don't have enough time tonight to be on here all night, but I did want to give y'all at least something so that y'all know, she's still been trying to get back on live and care about the viewers. So that's what we're gonna do on this Monday night. So like I said, I'll just wait for a few more people to come up in here. Give it like another 30 seconds or so, and then I'll get into today's not really topics. We're not really talking about anything celebrity, but we might. So just drop my phone. Where'd you go? Halloween is tomorrow. So, but yes, hey everyone. Y'all know usually the first like 2 minutes of my live, I do a question and answer. But because this live has nothing really to do with like celebrity topics, like we're just really talking about um my life update. I'm not gonna stay on here too long, but I just wanted to make sure like, we got back on here. So let me read some of y'all's comments. I think it's been 30 seconds. Um, Most of y'all just saying, hey, the blonde looks right on you. Thank you guys. I have not done like colored hair in so long. I mean, I did have red hair over the summer, but I haven't had like blonde, brown, or anything like that in so long. It looks like I'm crying, but I promise you I'm not. I don't know why my eyes look so glossy. Look like a dog. Um, Lovely Rosie said hi from Arizona. Hey girl. I'm actually trying to go to Phoenix. It was a few of you that actually recommended going to Phoenix or I guess Scottsdale area. I've heard such great things about Scottsdale. So I'm actually planning on potentially traveling there before the year is over because I want to see what that side of the country is like. I feel like every single time people travel, it's the same places like Atlanta, Miami, Houston, Atlanta, Miami, Houston, Atlanta, Miami, Houston. And I did all three of them places this year. Except for no, I didn't go to Atlanta. I don't go to Atlanta anymore. I had a bad experience with Atlanta, so I don't go there anymore. But I will because I do like Atlanta, but I don't think I could live there. But anyway, yes, I do plan to come to Arizona. Someone said Halloween is going to be lit tomorrow. It sure is. I'm outside tomorrow night, so we about to be lit. Someone said my Broncos won, Chioma, and your Eagles won yesterday. Yes, they did. That was a close. That game had me. I was damn near having a heart attack. So, yeah, glad that your team won. My team won, so we're all happy, right? Um, Someone said, I sent you an email, Chioma. I've been feeling pretty good. I got math class for University of Toledo tonight online. Well, good luck with your homework and go Rockets. I'm glad you're at my alma mater. And I hope you're having a good time at UT. Someone said no other YouTuber works harder than Queen Chioma. Thank you. I appreciate that, sis. But for real, some of these people have me beat. Like, I be coming in late as hell. But hey, I still gonna give you content. So, but thank you. I appreciate that. Someone said, I just put one of your videos as background noise while studying, and this popped up. Well, happy studying. And know it's Monday, so you must be a good student. Because if you're studying on a Monday, Maybe your exam or test or quiz is tomorrow, but I just know usually Mondays, it wasn't it for me. I was studying like 1 or 2 days before the test. But good job. Someone said, wait, why did I just realize you went back to Auntie house? I know the bar's coming. Y'all know it's coming. Yes, yes. Who said this? Miss Michonne. Yes, babe. It's coming. I just actually, that's what we're doing a live update for. I'm gonna come to that. We're gonna come back to you in a second, but thank you, babe. Someone else said, I think Tyla is the next it girl. Her song Water is blowing up. I was just watching somebody else's live stream earlier about Tyla, and I see that people have been calling her like the next Rihanna. That's kind of absurd to me. She's the next Tyla. Why can't she just be Tyla? That's like someone saying, Chioma, you're the next, I don't know, Lil Kim. Like, I love Lil Kim, but I'm Chioma. That's Lil Kim. I can't do Lil Kim. Lil Kim is Lil Kim. She's legendary for a reason. Yeah. So, but yeah, I do think she's the next it girl. That song has been all over. Like when I go to use Instagram, that's like the first song that I hear. So yeah. Someone said the hair, the lashes bomb. Thank you, lovely. I did my makeup today. I had a photo shoot. Like I said, I'm gonna get there in a second, but I had a photo shoot today. It was the promotional shoot for my song Rich Unsee that's dropping. I feel like this release in particular, I put like a lot more effort into this release. So I'm really excited to see what's gonna happen because I did like a photo shoot. I did the music video. I already did the song along. I wrote this song so long ago. And I have like extra pictures that I'm going to be posting. I have a graphic designer who's possibly, I'm going to see if she can make some merch for me. I'll sneak peek a little bit of the graphic that she's making. I think you guys will love it. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Where is it? 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 I have so many messages on Instagram. It's crazy. So I will sneak peek just a little, just a little bit, just a little bit. All right, y'all see it. It says auntie right there. So that's a little sneak peek of potential. And not too much now. The girl kind of looked like me. So that's Rich Auntie. We coming crazy. This is my first time in a while, like really, I guess you could say heavily putting promotion into a song, like not really heavily, but like more than I have in the past. So I've been promoting Rich Unsee. Hope when it comes out, I think it's going to be really good because Unsee House has been a great platform for me, artist wise. It's what put me on essentially to certain audiences. I would say like my management is what put me on per se, because I would never probably be rapping if it wasn't for that. But in terms of what gave me a broader audience was Auntie House. So it feels good to come back, like what, 2 years later, I guess, almost 2 years later to come back and put out something else. But we'll get to that in a second. Let me answer your questions. Someone said, okay, lovely Rosie, you back, babe. Scottsdale, Gilbert, and Chandler are the best cities in AZ. Okay. Yeah, so I guess not Phoenix. I've been looking at Scottsdale, though. I want to see Scottsdale because nobody has said something bad about it to this day. So I do want to see it. Someone said the next Rihanna is a big reach. Let her get her feet wet. Yeah, thank you. That's how I was feeling too. Like I've been seeing that kind of like the next Rihanna. I'm like, why somebody gotta be the next whatever? But whatever. Someone said, hey QC, you're a good rapper. Make your theme song. Yeah, I should make a theme song. But I actually have there's a song that I have that want to be the theme song. And you know what? You just reminded me that I should have done it in the summer because I want to shoot like a theme song, or I guess title sequence for my YouTube channel. But it's like it's cold now. I'm sorry. Today was cold for me. I put on a jacket this morning. I'm here in Ohio. So maybe I'll do it in Scottsdale. It don't seem to get cold in Arizona. Maybe at night, but not during the day. But yeah, I have this song, but it's not like bar. I mean, it's bars. Everything I do, I feel like it's bars. But it's like it's giving ratchet. I wrote it. Most of the songs I wrote in the beginning, I was writing it like, okay, if I was a female rapper, how would I write? Now that I'm like, okay, you're actually taking on the female rap thing. Now I'm like, okay, well, you have to like now write it the way how you would write something. But there's older songs I have that are a little bit more ratchet because in the beginning I was just writing based off of what was popular. It wasn't even writing for myself. I was just writing. Now I'm like, okay, you actually personalize your music. But yeah, there's a song It's called What Up. I don't know if I ever previewed it. Maybe, and I will maybe in my upcoming videos just to see if y'all like it. But that song I actually wanted for my theme song, and I think it's super catchy. Yeah, but that's that notwithstanding. But thank you guys for the questions and stuff. You guys can ask more as we go through there. And shout out to all the 100 people that's in here. I know I don't go live like that, but it's been a lot. So let's just start with my life update. Like I said, I don't want to spend too much time on here. I don't have the time tonight, but I did want to get back on here just because it's been a while. But number one, I'm moving. So if you can see behind me, I'm on an air mattress. It's a little messy, but yes, I'm on an air mattress. You see the U-Haul boxes. So all of my furniture, beds, I had a 2-bedroom. So both the beds and those beds, my main TV, my couch, my dining table, the chairs, my bar stools, pretty much everything. My parents came last week and already got out of my house. So now I'm just kind of left with like small stuff. Like I said, I have the air mattress, some cleaning supplies. What else is in here? Still actually pretty junky for somebody who's moving out very soon. But my last day living in this apartment and living in Toledo is Wednesday. So 2 days from now. And I'm like, kind of like, I don't think I'm considering how emotional this is. Like maybe once I get like to where I'm going, I'm gonna feel like, wow, like that was such a huge step for you to do. I've been living here pretty much since 2015. Sorry, y'all. I didn't like blot myself after the photo shoot, so I feel like I just look very oily, but you know, I have oily skin. There's nothing I can do about it other than blot and pat. All right, there we go. But yeah, so I came here in 2015, obviously for college. And then once I was done with college, I graduated during the pandemic, which we all know, 2020. And I did stay here during the pandemic and kind of like into towards the end of 2020. And then I left Toledo at the end of 2020. So like November. And then I moved home for a year, I guess. But I was living at home, but I was always here. So I always had a place to stay. And then like even last summer, I had a short-term rental. And then like last fall, I was like, let me just get an apartment. You need your own space. I don't want to be living at home. I run a business here. So I'm like, okay, I will get an apartment for a year. Well, now that year is coming and going. And I just realized it's just such a good experience for me to have done this, to live on my own without any help from my parents, nothing, for a year and just have that under my belt. That way, God forbid anything ever happens to myself, my parents, whatever, you know, I know I can support myself. And that was like the test. I wanted to see at the age of 25 at the time, I'm 26 now, can I get my own apartment, move out and just be on my own? So I did that. And now I'm moving back home because I feel like, well, I'm going on tour, but we'll get to that. I feel like I work a remote job, like with YouTube. I don't have to physically be somewhere to do this job. So what is the point in this economy, in this society, to be paying rent when my parents live 2.5 hours away and I can live there and travel and go wherever the hell I want to without have to worry about rent and Wi-Fi bill and electricity bill and even food. Like I ain't buying no groceries at my house. So I realize it's a privilege for somebody like myself, or just any young person who's, I guess, graduated college, or just anybody who's like a young adult, to be able to live with their parents and, number one, not be like mentally messed up, because I know that's a big thing for a lot of people, and also to be like not to be able to move in and not have to worry about rent. Now my dad talking about, so we gotta start paying rent. We gonna see. But yeah, I definitely have finished this chapter, and I think it's kind of emotional because, like I said, when I first came here, I was a fish out of water. Like my parents dropped me off in Ohio. They stayed for like maybe 3 days to help me move into my college dorm, and that was it. My whole life changed from that day, and I have just completely transformed into a woman. Like I never, ever, 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 ever would have thought that I would have developed into the woman that I am right now. I don't know what I thought for myself growing up. I don't know what I was expecting, but I just never thought it would be this. So it's just a chapter that's closing. This is an 8-year chapter from 2015 up until now. Chioma, you can't do math. That's not math. That's not 8 years. Yes, it is. I guess I just can't do math. I'm smart, but math wasn't there for me. But yeah, so this is an 8-year chapter that's closing. Like to live somewhere primarily for 8 years of your life, especially the beginning of your adulthood, is like, yeah, it's come to an end. So it's time for me to move. But so with that being said, I'm going on tour. So I asked y'all a few like months ago, maybe, that I was really considering moving to Texas. And I asked y'all, would y'all live in Houston or Dallas? And a lot of y'all reached out to me and gave y'all's, opinions on which city. Now I feel like I've decided on the city. I've been decided actually. But I do want to travel to both cities again, just on some solo, casual, young 20-something-year-old Sex in the City girl. Not Sex in the City, but just going out and just seeing life. Like I said, I graduated during the pandemic. I didn't have like that chance to, oh, I'm fresh out of college. Let me go and explore the world and have this big girl job. And I didn't get that fantasy and that fairy tale. I didn't do that. So now is the time that I want to do that. So basically, I don't know. In my head, like I'm 26, but the whole time though, I'm really like 22, 23. Because that's when I graduated college 22. So I'm like that age for real in my head. Because now I'm about to go through life like I'm just fresh out and about to explore. So when I say I'm going on tour, I mean I'm going on tour because I'm not necessarily in one place. Like, of course, yes, my stuff is being, I'm going to be living with my parents, but when I'm not there, which is going to be a lot, I'm going to be in every single place that I can be in. I have the funds, I have the time. Like I said, there's really nothing holding me back. No boyfriend, no kids, no, not even any pets. So I really do want to take this opportunity to explore and find myself. I feel like a lot of young women kind of life catches up with us really fast. And I think they expect us women to be a little bit like to be more mature and be like have all the answers at a younger age. Like I feel like they expect it from men too, but I feel like men have a little bit more time to BS for whatever reason. I feel like for women, it's because we have a biological clock. So that's why they have that expectation for us. But yeah, I just want to travel. So some places that I know I'm going to be in, obviously Texas, that's somewhere that I got to explore a lot more. Because what if I don't like Houston or Dallas? Like, what if I liked Austin or something? You know what I'm saying? I got to figure this out. I don't know. I've been to Austin maybe once or twice, but I was young. But yeah, so I want definitely Texas. I got invited to Cali, and I feel like I've always stayed away from like Cali, LA. But yeah, specifically LA. I've never been to like the Bay Area, but staying away from like I've always stayed away from Cali. I loved LA both the times that I went in terms of like just the atmosphere. Like I don't know, people were when people were cool, they were very cool in LA. Like I don't know, is it because people just be walking around smoking weed? I don't know. Everybody's pretty laid back to me. But in like the uppity areas, you can see the uppityness, you know what I'm saying? I did like the whole Beverly Hills tour, Rodeo Drive. I did all of that stuff. So outside of that, I did get invited to Cali by two different people. One of my friends, he moved out there from Ohio like a year or two ago, and he just moved out there. Like he just said, I'm done with Ohio. I'm going out there. So he went out there. He's been out there. And he invited me. He's like, just come and network. I've met so many different people. You have like the perfect brand. You're getting into music. You have the stuff with the model agency. Like, come out here. I want to introduce you to people just so that you can be connected. So I'm like, of course, I'm down for the networking. So I want to do that. But then also one of my friends from like growing up, Nigerian, I forgot that she lived in Cali, and I had just seen her this summer, and she was at a Rams game. And I'm like, I've never been to an NFL game and I really want to go. So she invited me to a Rams game because her dad gets free tickets. So of course I'm taking that. But yeah, I would love to see her and love to just kind of go to Cali and like explore. I'm not going to be living in Cali. Trust me. I know I'm not a Cali girl. Maybe like a little bit of like the uppity-ishness, but I don't really think I'm that uppity either. I can be, but not really. So yeah, that's Cali. That's what I will be starting, you know what I'm saying, just to network and go out there and have a good time. So that's LA, I should say. I keep saying Cali, but I don't know. I feel like us on the East Coast, we just say Cali. We don't even be saying LA. I mean, you could say LA, but I don't know. I feel like growing up in Philly, we just said Cali. But yeah, LA area. Obviously, I want to visit Arizona, Phoenix, Scottsdale. I definitely really want to do that. So I'm maybe that's going to be a part of my tour, like my West Coast tour. So I can probably hit LA and then maybe hit Arizona in the mix, you know what I'm saying? Just, yeah. So that's what I want to do. Obviously, Texas, like I said. My friends and I also want to go to Aspen. This is probably going to be like next year, but we do want to do a ski trip. So, yeah. And then we also want to do Mardi Gras. So when the hell is Mardi Gras anyway? Let me see. Mardi Gras 2024. Valentine's Day weekend. February 13th of next year. Let me have a deeper look at that week. February 13th. Damn, that's a Tuesday. Mardi Gras just be in the middle of the year? Oh, I'm thinking this is like a weekend thing. Well, yeah. So Mardi Gras is something that I've always wanted to do. So I'm putting that in motion as well. And then like just other places, like I have an event, not an event. I'm going to be meeting with a team of people in Chicago for an opportunity that is like, I don't want to speak too much on it, but it's like an opportunity that I love the opportunity. Like, I can't wait to announce more of it. But basically, there's like a Nigerian entity organization, and they do, how can I say this without saying too much? I feel like I should just say it, but not say everything. But there's this organization. It's like a Nigerian organization, and they're hosting a pageant. So I was invited to be an ambassador for that. I don't want to speak too much. I don't like speaking too much. But yeah, so I'm going to be in Chicago kind of handling business. I'm not sure what all is going on, but it's just something that fell into my lap as well. And yeah, so that's another exciting thing right here in the Midwest. I live right here in the Midwest. And then my cousin goes to Meharry College in Nashville, Tennessee. And that's a medical school, historically Black medical school. And he's been like, yo, you need to come out here to Nashville and, Meharry, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to make my way. And I don't think Nashville is too far from where my parents live, maybe about like a 4 or 5 hour drive. So yeah, I definitely want to do that. So I'm going on tour. Long story short, I'm moving out and I'm going on tour. And that's why in the thumbnail I have the picture of me in the bikini, because that just signifies me like having fun. I also started a vlog channel. I need to get StreamYard, y'all. I know. I need to be able to share my screen. I wish YouTube just had it. Like, why doesn't YouTube have their own version? But whatever. But yeah, so on StreamYard. Whoops. Excuse me. I was about to burp. But that's why I posted that picture, because that just kind of signifies me like just traveling, having a good time, looking body yada yada. I've been really working hard. I'm out of shape right now. I've been out of the gym for 3 weeks. That is very long for me. And I can't even go back to the gym until next week. Starting off my tour, though, I will be in Philly this weekend. Boom, mic drop. So I'm leaving for Philly on Friday. I'll be in Philly till probably the whole weekend, into Monday. I'm thinking about doing something on Sunday for the fans, but I'm not sure. I tried to call my sister today. She ain't answered. My sister lives in Philly. So I'm gonna have to call her after this and see if we're gonna do it. But I know a lot of y'all in Philly have been asking, like, yo, you need to come and do something for the hometown. I'm like, y'all right though. So I have like this connection. It's like I don't know if he owns the club. I think he does. But it's like a lounge. So I'm thinking like maybe I can just pull up to the lounge and something like that. But I would need my Philly people to let me know. You know what I'm saying? I'll make a post about it. So to start off my tour, like I said, I'm going to Philly. So Philly's this weekend. I definitely want to hit Arizona by like Arizona/Cali between like November into December. That's where I want to start off. And then the end of December, usually, I'm not going to lie, my family travels to Nigeria in December. I'm not going this year because I went last year. I mean, I could go this year, but the price of the ticket is so much that I feel like when you pay for a ticket of that price, you have to stay there for a long time. But I love like traveling to Nigeria and just like experiencing, like I swear my skin be clear every single time I go there, just because of lack of stress. But I don't want to stay in Nigeria for a month. I'm just be real. I don't want to stay there for a month because I have things to do here. And the last 2 times that I've gone, I've stayed there for over 3 weeks. And yeah, I just can't do that this time. So I mean, I can still go, but it might just be in like January versus it being like December, because I didn't get to enjoy my Christmas. I don't really care about holidays like that. I don't think I ever said that, but I'm not really a holiday person. But I didn't get to like enjoy my Christmas and New Year's. When I was looking at people's snap, I was so sad. I'm like, dang, I'm in the village. I'm in the village right now. You guys are turned up. And my parents will not let us go out. I'm like, why do we come here for Dirty December? We're here for Dirty December. We can't go and be dirty. Man, they barely let us go out. We went out like, when we were in the village, they only let us go out one night and we were deep. So that was the only time. And then when we went to Lagos, we were outside. Come and see outside. But yeah, that's just a little update on like that aspect. So I do still plan on moving to Texas. But like I told y'all, it wasn't going to be right away. It's something that I probably want to do like around this time next year. Probably a little sooner, but just to say around this time next year that I would want to do it, like maybe after the summer, next summer. So I'm excited for this new stage of moving out. Being in Toledo, Ohio, this has been like just my stomping ground for a long time. I feel like I've done everything I could possibly do here. I lived a college life. I lived the business life. I lived the professional. I've lived the young, new, fresh out of college girl life kind of here. And it's just not the city that you stay in, if you ask me. But I'll always have love for Toledo. It really shaped a different, I don't know if I would have gotten to where I'm at without coming here. And maybe it could have happened in any city, but hey, it happens here. So yeah. Let me read some of y'all's messages before I move on to the next topic. Let's see. Someone said, I scroll back up. Someone said Phoenix is the definitely not Phoenix unless it's Glitmore or right before you hit Scottsdale. Okay, so Phoenix ain't even that popular. All right. Maybe I'll catch a Suns game or something. But are you gonna do a BGC/Baddie East video? Yeah, Baddies East needs to finish rolling before I kind of say what I want to say. But I don't know. I didn't like last night's episode. I don't like the way how they was doing too much. This isn't the stream for that, but just to give you, I didn't like last night's episode. And I actually usually I watch Baddies like not during the premiere day. I'll watch it like after because I'm so busy. But last night I had the time to watch it when it came out. And I was like, Rolly, I really used to like you, Rolly, but now I don't really fuck with Rolly. And I actually like Scotty because Scotty kind of reminds me of myself in certain ways, but Scotty can't fight, but that's okay. But at the same time, Scotty, I don't know what has gotten into Rolly and Scotty. I think because they're the only girls that have been here since the second season, they feel like maybe they're entitled to act in the way that they were. But I don't know. I didn't like it, but I didn't want to talk too much about that. But the way how they ganged up on the girl T, like I feel like, okay, T and Scotty, that kind of makes sense. But Scotty, you didn't have to sneak her. Like, you didn't have to hit her after she already fought two people. Like, come on now. But anyway, next, I'm sorry. Someone said, what city you moving to? I'm keeping that private for right now. I will announce when it's all said and done, but I have decided, but I want to make that final decision when I do my tour and travel, because maybe it's something else I'll like. You never know. Someone said, did you move to Houston? I did not. Someone said, oh, baby, the tour got to come to New Orleans. See, I'm missing this, but yeah, see, Mardi Gras, I want to come, like, my friends and I are like putting this into motion. Like, we trying to come to Mardi Gras. I want to be out there lit as hell. I want to be throwing beads from the balcony. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Someone said, on my way to Auntie's house. Yes, on my way to Auntie's house. Someone said, drop Auntie's house. It's coming, y'all. It's coming. I promise you, like, what is today? It'll probably be out within the next week or less. I'll say that. Someone said, hey, finally call live. Do you watch Lovely T? Thanks, Michaela. Thanks for coming to the live. And yes, I do love and watch Lovely T. I've been watching Lovely T. I was watching Lovely T since 2012. I'm not gonna lie to you. So it's been a long time. And I just, her progression on YouTube is actually admirable, because I feel like YouTube hasn't really watered the seeds of the plants that need to, that have sprouted to make this platform what it is. I mean, in the comments, in the urban commentary space, it's Lovely T, period. And I feel like YouTube doesn't give people their flowers. So they haven't watered the flowers for us to sprout. I said us, but I mean Lovely T, but I guess me too. But yeah, Lovely T. Yes, I do. Let's see. Someone said, you see Summer and Meech. Hold on. We'll do like 10 minutes of gossip at the end of this. We're going to come back. Make sure you remind me, Chanel. I'm going to come back. But yeah, okay. So the first thing I want to talk about was, like I said, I'm moving. Second thing is music. So the other picture that I had on my thumbnail was me, a picture of me when I was at my auntie house performance. I know why I'm looking like this. Usually I wear bottom eye mascara, but I'm out of mascara. I was really trying to do it today, but that's why I keep looking at myself like, why do I look different? I don't think I look bad, but usually I wear bottom eye mascara because my lashes is so heavy and I don't want to look like I have like a lazy look, but yeah. I'll keep wondering like what is so different about my face today. I barely wear makeup like that anymore. So yeah. But yeah, so I'm Auntie House music. So Rich Auntie is dropping. Like I said, that's gonna be my next song to drop. I've been trying to drop this song since last year. So I'm happy that it's coming out. Like I said, for the people that's just coming in, I'll give y'all a little sneak peek. A little sneak peek. So this isn't the song cover. I did a photo shoot today for the song cover. That's why I have hair and makeup done. But yeah, so well, it's giving storm. You know what I'm saying? It's giving storm. I like that about this look. So I had my artist. I had one of my subscribers slash graphic designer. I've used her before. Come up with a little something. I kind of want to do merch. Like I kind of want to put this on a t-shirt. But we're gonna see. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I did a photo shoot today. It went really, really well. Let me see if I could do a sneak peek of that. I posted on my Instagram story today. But yeah, so this was me earlier today. I literally just came from the photo shoot, and this is a little sneak peek of what we're doing for the song cover. So you guys will see exactly how it turns out. You're gonna recognize why I did it the way how I did it. But like I said, this is probably the most I put into for a song coming out. You know, like this is pretty big for me to like really invest in the rollout of my song, invest in everything coming out, the visuals, the outfit, the theme, the music, everything. And I've done that for every project, but this one in particular, I like really was like, okay, I have a vision and I want to see it executed. So that's what we're doing. So I did the photo shoot today. I loved it. I haven't done a photo shoot and just solo photo shoot in for over a year. Literally over a year. I'm so focused on doing the ones for my modeling agency that I never take time for myself. So this was really fun today and I want to do more. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I definitely have to think of like more ideas for myself because I can model. I've been modeling pretty much all my life, but I just took a break to run a business. And I'm like, okay, when you're not doing modeling for the ladies, at least do stuff for yourself. So that was, like I said, for the song cover. You guys will see what theme I'm doing once it's released, probably in the next few days because it is coming out. And then in terms of the actual music video, as y'all know, I did go to Auntie House. So there was me at Auntie's to do the live performance video, which will be posted on my YouTube channel as well as my Instagram and everything when the song debuts. So we're trying to do a nice rollout. I had some of my Queen Team models. I gotta post this on my Instagram. I ain't even post these yet. I barely post. I don't know. I'm not your average influencer person, but yeah. So I had the Queen Team models. Look at the ladies. They looking mad cute. Yeah. So I had Queen Team Models, which is my agency, a part of the booking, a part of my video, and it seems like it's gonna look really good. Like I know it's gonna come out. Sometimes I feel like, yeah, I should have posted this. I don't know why I didn't post this. Wait, did I even favorite that? Yeah, I did. Especially this one. I look like a little Auntie House reporter. Like I should have posted this. I don't know what I'd be waiting for. I didn't contour my nose this day, so I kept looking at my nose like, what looks different? And then I realized I didn't contour my nose, but I did that on purpose because I was like, I just wanted to like embrace. I don't know. But yeah, so the song is coming out soon. That's the next song to come out. The next song after that, though, I don't care. I love Rich Auntie. I love everything I'm doing for Rich Auntie. Rich Auntie is probably one of my favorite songs I've ever written. But my next song, I previewed it. Yeah, I definitely previewed that song. And y'all were like, yo, you got to drop that joint. So this one is coming right after. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. So yeah, that's going to be the song that comes out afterwards. And I know a lot of y'all have been asking for the one time for the African girls. That's coming right there, same time. So those are the next two songs. Is one time for the African girls. Well, it's called one time, but y'all keep saying one time for the African girls. One time for the African girls, as well as the song I just previewed. So that song, we're gonna release the name. I already have the name and everything, but the visuals for that song, I just can't wait because I have such a great idea. And like now I'm like really, really, really like being creative. Before I was just like, okay, we just gonna be cute, we're gonna dibble and dabble, you know, so we might rock. But now I'm like, okay, step your cookies up. The girls are out here. So boom, I just think it's time for a little bit more music infiltration, a little bit more frequency. And I know a lot of y'all have been really supportive. You know, some people literally watch me say, hey, Chioma, I love you, but I hate your music. But I love you. I'm like, thanks, babe. You know, it's not for everybody. So I appreciate that. And some people are like, nah, Chioma, you actually have a chance. So keep dropping it. So we're going to keep dropping. We're going to see what happens. So yeah, that's pretty much the update on music. Like I said, Rich Auntie's coming out very soon, as well as we did a photo shoot today. We did the music video. We filmed it like maybe, what's today, 30th? We filmed it 3 weeks ago, the music video. And then we have the song cover. Like I said, we did the photo shoot today. I have the graphic song cover / merch already in the works. What else we got for Rich Auntie? And I don't know. I just can't wait because yeah, it's gonna give. But in my next song, it's gonna be popular. So we're gonna see. And then it's like, oh well, when are you gonna put out like an actual project? The thing is, being like a YouTuber kind of helps me be in the mix of the music industry, not really deeply, but like at least kind of pay attention to it. And I've realized that people are dropping singles. Like people aren't dropping mixtapes or albums like that unless they're very established artists. And I think the recipe now is to drop singles, let your single blow, and then once you blow on that single, then drop another single to keep that momentum going, and then drop a project. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. You know, some of y'all might be in the industry and can tell me better, but that's kind of what I've been observing. So that's much about music. Let me answer some of y'all questions on that, and then we'll get to our last topic. Let me scroll back up. I forgot where I even left off. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't even know. But thank y'all for y'all nice comments. Someone asked, do you manage yourself? No, I have a manager. I'm a part of a management group per se as well, because I don't really plan on signing to a label like ever. Never say never, but ever. But I think everybody should have management because it's complete. It's even if you're independent, it makes sense to have management because there's people that can help take the load off of an independent artist. I mean, I do a lot of this stuff myself, but I also have somebody that completely is on hands-on and on board with anything that I'm doing, whether it's the team showing me, hey, this is what we're doing, this is the calls I'm making, this is, you know what I'm saying? Or just somebody to bounce ideas off of. Like, I think everybody should at the very least, have management, even if you don't sign to a label. Let me get some water because I'm a little parched. Okay. So, let me see what else. You saying you look like Ari is outrageous. I never said I look like Ari. Y'all are trying to drag it. Babe, you got the attention that you're looking for. I see your comment, beloved. I never said I look like Ari. But if you can show me where I said that I did look like her, I will cash up you $50 right now. You got to send it to my Instagram, though. Screen record where I said that I looked like her. And then send me your cash app. And we'll see if you have $50 up today or not. So let's see. Someone said, I'm glad you're doing so good. You're always so pretty. Thank you. Someone else said, sorry. Can I be a mod? Oh, yeah. We need some mods in here, actually. Let me add you as a moderator. Yeah. I just added you, beloved, because we definitely need a mod. I don't think there's a mod in here. Maybe one. I don't know. But yeah, we need some mods, actually. So I just made sure that happened. But yeah, thank you. Someone else said, yeah, you're right. Singles are selling more than albums today. Most definitely. And I that's why I haven't like dropped like a project full of work. I have songs, you know what I'm saying? I have songs. There's another song, my heartbreak song. That one is like, whoo, that's like going back into like my trauma, but I've been working at it and I really want to put out the song and the video idea. I have like this very good looking guy that's going to be in the video. And that one's going to be very different for me because I don't do like the whole PDA thing. Like, even if I'm in a relationship, I'm not really that out with that, but I will, I'm open to it. So with this one, it's like, we trying to do like kind of like a love scene. And I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to act, but I'm just going to go for it. Yeah. So yeah, that's that. But someone said she said similar features. No, for real. Like, I literally said we have similar features. I didn't say that we look the same. Like, come on now. Let's be real. I don't give a damn. I think the craziest part about like being a YouTuber sometimes is like when people just twist your words to their narrative, but it's like there's nothing really that you can do about it. So yeah, that's about music. What was the last thing? Oh yeah, my modeling agency. All right, so the last thing was my modeling agency. So my modeling agency, we just had auditions 2 weeks ago. We have new girls on our team. We have some returning girls on our team. So I just basically break them down between veterans who have been here and rookies who are new. It makes it easier for my head, so I know who is who and what level they're at and how much extra help they may need and so forth. So we just had a new team. We have 12 ladies for this fall season, and fall goes from now all the way until April into the spring. Basically like right before school lets out or right as school is letting out. And then we also have a summer season. Now, I don't know if we're going to do summer next year. I'm hoping for it, but I have been working to kind of get like business funding. If y'all know any way to get like grants and funding for your business, even if it's little money, like $1,000 here or whatever, let me know. At least for the state of Ohio, like if there's like I don't want to say easy, but like a straightforward way to like really guarantee or at least give yourself a shot, let me know, because that's something that I truly need. A lot of my business in the beginning, it was funded with my investment as well as the tuition payments that the ladies had. But then as time progressed, I lowered the payments to the point where this summer was completely free and just kind of funded by myself. And then this fall, we have like tuition back in is back active, but I feel like just some type of state funding would be like the end all be all where we can literally do whatever. So that is the next step of my business. But I know a lot of people ask me about the models. We have a lot of fun things that are planned for this season. We're doing a photo shoot, obviously, next month. We do a pink and gold, that's our colors, photo shoot at least once every season. We have some promo videos. We got booked we're doing a party tomorrow night. That's why I said I'm outside tomorrow. We have a party that we're a part of tomorrow night. What else are we doing? We're going to be doing etiquette training because I feel like it's very important that young ladies get etiquette training. I actually was never etiquette trained. However, I did grow up very Nigerian and strict. So, hey, you damn near have some etiquette through that. And then what else we have? We have a fashion show that we're doing. We're going to be a part of Detroit's 313 Day next year, which is really fun. What else? We just have some things. We have a few fashion shows that we're a part of, both locally and some other things that we want to get into. So it's been really fun. A lot of people say like, well, how do you make money? I'm like, well, essentially I budget what I have to put into what we're doing. It's more of like I don't know the word. And it's like I'm investing into it. And then we get booked and we have a booking fee. And part of that booking fee just goes straight to the business. And then the models get their pay. And then like I said, the funding is all I really need. I've done every single thing for this business minus that funding. And I've realized a lot of these white people, they get rich or have the money to do all these different things with their business because they're just state funded. They know how to make the nonprofits work and the funding. And that's what I would advise business owners, especially if you're doing something that's kind of, I don't want to call it philanthropic, but you're not like you're not selling a product. Like I'm kind of selling a service, but even like beauty supply stores, a lot of those stores are grants to start. And it took me until getting older for me to like be like, okay, how do people have money to just get a storefront or do all these different things? They get funded by the state. So I'm about to tap into that money. So yeah, because I want my girls to have the best. So that's what we're doing. So that's enough about the business. That's pretty much all I had to tell y'all to do. Tell y'all to do. That's all I had to tell y'all, at least for a life update. I don't want to stay on here too long. But I give myself at max an hour. So we have about 15 more minutes. At maximum just to be on here. So please, please, please ask whatever questions that you have left, and then we'll, end up. It is Monday night, so I'm not trying to keep y'all too long. It's Monday. We got somewhere. Some of y'all got school in the morning. Some of y'all got 8 a.m. college class tomorrow morning. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all have a test tomorrow. Some of y'all have work tomorrow. Some of y'all got to take your kids to school tomorrow. So I don't want to keep y'all too late, depending on where you are. But it is like almost 9 o'clock where I'm at. So let me read some of these. Like I said, ask whatever questions. And if some of y'all can re-ask the questions that we had about the celebrity tea, because I don't remember. Who was we talking about? Just ask it. Let me read some of this. I forgot. Someone said albums can work. It's just that a lot of mainstream artists have been putting out mediocre projects. Because of that, it discourages the consumers from buying the album. You're absolutely right. And I feel like that's what I've been noticing. That's been the reason for sorry, I thought I heard something. I forgot my friend's dog is in the other room. I'm like, what was that noise? But I've noticed that has been the case where a lot of artists have just been putting out BS albums or mixtapes or whatever. And then it's kind of diluted the quality of what an album should be, because an album's supposed to be your best work, right? So I don't know. I don't plan to drop an album just yet. I want to drop an album if I blow. If I blow, sure. I have hella songs. Like, I got songs. I just release here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go. And when we get to that point where you hearing my song on TikTok, I got an album for y'all. Let's see. Let me keep going. Hey, Chioma just got here. Hey, baby. Not sure what you're talking about today, but I'm supporting whatever you got going on. Thanks, love. We just doing a life update and, I guess Q&A as well. Someone said, are you going to do a vlog for the fashion show? Yeah, I'll definitely be doing a fashion show. Why the hell is it telling me that they about to put some ads on here? Ain't no way no, ma'am. Yeah, so YouTube, that is new. Since when did they just put ads in the live stream? What the hell? Never seen that shit before. But vlog. Yeah, I started my vlog channel. It's called Chioma's Chat Room. Definitely go subscribe if you haven't already. Let me see if I can put the link in here and pin it for Chioma's Chat Room. I haven't really announced like crazy, but I have spoken about it. Chioma, damn, I typed in Chioma and Chioma Chats came up. How is that crazy? Chat room, Chioma's Chat Room. I think. Okay, so it's still a new page, so it's gonna be kind of hard. Excuse me, to pull it up. Here we are. It's literally youtube.com/Chioma's Chat Room. So let me put that in here. And come on, YouTube, y'all being mad nutty. Okay, I didn't mean to write that, but YouTube is being annoying. See, this is why nobody likes y'all, YouTube, because y'all do weird things. Like, I can't even press the button to pin it because the button for the hearts and the emojis is right over that button. Like, how do y'all expect me? Now I just dropped my pizza. See, that's what I get for getting mad. Anyway, if y'all could write a few more comments so my comment can move up so I can hit this button. It won't let me hit the dang button. Whatever, but it's in there. Whatever, y'all see it. Sorry, let me come back to y'all's questions. We have about 12 minutes. Skip. Where we at? Are you gonna do a vlog for the fashion show? Yeah. So like I said, I started my vlog channel called Chioma's Chat Room. Make sure y'all subscribe, and that's where I'm going to start posting my tour. Basically, I'm going on tour, including that. Someone said, would you do a meet and greet back in Philly? Like I told everybody, I will be in Philly this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Shh, I'm coming, baby. I'll be a great mommy. But I'm thinking about it. Because when I went to Houston over the summer, I was kind of mad I didn't take advantage of the fact that I was in Houston, where a lot of my subscribers do reside. And I had extra time to set up something, even at the hotel I was staying at. I could have set up something that last day, and I regretted it. I'm like, you could have did it, but you didn't do it. So I'm considering it. I need to call my sister and see if I should. I have a place. But where is, in fact, let me see where that's at, because next it's in North. And I ain't about to bring y'all out there. I'm coming, baby. Don't worry. Um, where is his place? That's a good question. I don't think it's in a bad place though. Mm, I'm gonna have to figure out where. Okay. Here we go. Oh, it's not Upper Darby. Okay, okay, okay. I can do Upper Darby, kind of. I used to like going there as a kid. um, yeah. So it's in Upper Darby. So I mean, where am I? I think I'm gonna be in like South Philly, probably. Mm, we'll see. I'm not making any. You know, I'm not making any promises, but we shall see. But yeah. Anyway, so to answer your question, I would. We just gonna see if it's gonna be this Sunday. Someone said, Trauma, I feel like streaming platforms should start hosting music awards. How do you feel regarding that? Like, like TikTok Music Awards or something like that, or um, Spotify Music Awards, Apple. I mean, I actually think it's a good idea because I feel like award shows have been the quality and the reputation of them have gone down. My only problem is I feel like people, basically what I said, the quality and reputation have gone down to the point where I was watching somebody's live earlier today when I was getting like ready, and they were talking about how there's now a TikTok Billboard chart, right? And basically I feel like they're making stuff for people to look like they're on and popping, because a lot of these artists really aren't as popping as I think we think they are. Maybe they know they're not that popping, but I don't know. I saw this thing and maybe it was AI, but it was like a streaming cafe where they had like 100 cell phones on little tripods just streaming an artist's music just over and over. And it was like 100 iPhones. I said, no way. So J. Cole was not lying about faking them streams. People be faking their streams. I was like, interesting. Interesting. Um, let's see. Chama. Oh, sorry, I read that. Summer Meach. Boom. Boom, baby. You want it, Chanel. Yeah. Summer is a hypocrite. I actually, when I saw that, I literally have a folder in my phone, like where I keep all my commentary videos. Like literally, I have like commentary videos. So I went to my commentary videos. I literally put my next story. I wrote it today at 12:30. Summer Walker is a hypocrite, and I was like, this girl, Summer. I honestly couldn't believe it for real. And I'm never shocked by what celebrities do, but I'm like, so you talked all of that shit. You talked about Jada Waiter, which was messed up. Like, don't talk about Jada Waiter. You talked about Jada Waiter and said that you tried to be Jada, but you can't deal with cheating. I knew she was coming back. I knew she was going back to Meech. I knew she was going back to Meech. So it's no. And then you came for Krishan. Like, I don't really care for Krishan either, but Krishan did have a point. Like, how you gonna be cool with me in the DM and reach out to me on some, like, trying to support, and then turn around and the next thing you know, you over here making a mockery out of my situation. Like, if I DM a girl and say, hey sis, I heard what you're going through, blah 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 blah, I just want to wish you prayers, I'm not gonna in the same breath turn around and make a TikTok like clowning their situation. However, I feel like for both of them, they were right and wrong. Because Krishan, you can't sit here and act holier than thou and say things like, oh, well, as women, we should be supportive of one another. We should be sensitive to each other's lives as women. As women, bitch, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Don't as women nothing, because you are like the least girl's girl I've ever met. Like, oh, I've never met you, but you're like the least girl's girl that exists, Krishan. Like, there's no way that Krishan has any right to speak and say anything in regards to being a girl's girl and supporting women and being sensitive to women. Were you sensitive when you knocked somebody into the sink? Were you sensitive when you beat Low London up, or you knocked her in the head and you snuck her? Were you sensitive then? Were you sensitive when you were the other woman to Blueface and Jaden Alexis? Were you sensitive then? Like, were you sensitive? Were you sensitive when you got pregnant by somebody else's boyfriend? Granted, I'm not saying their relationship was good, but I'm just saying, were you sensitive then? So the thing about Krishan is that I told y'all, and people was calling me a hater. But like I told y'all, Krishan is not a victim. She's a victim who plays victim. She's a victim who's not really a victim because she's playing a victim, because I don't think the girl is that stupid. I think she's slow per se, like how people call people slow, like in terms of like, why are you why are you like, the decision making to me is slow. It's delayed, I should say. Maybe not use the word slow. But in terms of like Krishan, she's not dumb. She knows that if she gets online and she says certain things, it's going to create a reaction, which is then going to in turn get her to be like get her to be like looked at as the victim, because everybody hates Blueface. But I'm sorry, and I'm going to catch some heat for saying this, but when I looked at Blueface's interview, I watched the whole 3-hour Hollywood Unlocked interview with Jason Lee, Blueface, and Jaden Alexis. Jaden Alexis was actually so likable that I was actually mad. I was like, why are you actually likable? Like, she's very well spoken, which I was not expecting her to be well spoken. And I kind of feel like maybe she's staying in this situation to get her lick back. I don't know. Like, I'm thinking like, if you're gonna be engaged to this man and marry him, you have a plan, because you've been through too much. You were here before Krishan was even the other woman. You were here when the other woman was other woman. So I don't know, but she was likable. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be very honest. She was very likable. The only thing I didn't like about her is just the fact that she's with that nigga. Like, but I was kind of shocked. I was like, oh, I left out the interview like, okay. I will give her a chance. But one thing about Blueface, though, I realized Blueface has never lied to these ladies. Blueface is exactly who he says he is, and he doesn't lie about it. And some of the things he was saying in the interview, I was like, I almost liked you, but I can't. I don't like my nigga. But I was like, okay, you kind of right about this. You kind of right about that. Even with Krishan, like, I can give her credit what she was saying about Summer Walker. You weren't lying. You were right. You were definitely right. Nobody should be DMing you on some sisterly shit, but then clowning you and going viral. I agree with that. But all of them people is a circus regardless. But I was very shocked to watch that interview and was like, wow, okay. I see why her song is blowing up, because if you take Blueface out the picture, Jaden Alexis is actually a very likable person. I was shocked. Just want to say that. Someone said advice on how to get a better social life. Well, I'm about to go on tour, so we about to see. I feel like when I'm going to a wedding, by the way, when I go to Philly this weekend, I'm going to my friend's wedding. Um, we grew up going to Igbo church together, so yeah, we've been knowing each other for a long time. And since it's a wedding, I'm going to assume there's going to be other men, so I will be keeping my head on swivel. But I also want to be social, talk with the bridesmaids. So that's going to be my how to get better at social life. I'm about to be in this wedding on Saturday, so I'm looking to connect and meet more people. So that's how I'm about to be. But maybe go on tour. Shit, I'm going on tour. And maybe the tour, if you explore different cities, you get to meet different people and learn more about yourself. Someone said Halle Bailey. I don't really have nothing to say about Halle other than we'll be waiting for you when you announce, babe. That's all I can say. Have you decided where you're moving to? I have, but I'm giving myself this year to tour to make sure I've made the right decision, because I do think when I move, I will be very permanent where I'm at for a very long time, unless, I get married or something. Someone said, did you watch Twilight? I know it's old, but it's mad cringe. Yes, I actually watched the original Twilight a few years ago because we had to watch it for, I think I originally watched it when it first came out, but maybe I didn't. But I had to watch the original Twilight for women and gender studies class. We did a women and gender studies film. This is my favorite class ever in college. I will email that professor right now and say thank you. She's the reason why I'm good at this. I was already doing this, obviously, but she gave me that, like, not even anything she really even said, but just the fact that her job was to teach about film and talk about women and how women are portrayed. We talked about like misogynoir, like that term I thought I knew from social media, but it was in my curriculum. So we talked about misogynoir. We talked about the male gaze. We talked about colorism. This was like my first time learning about colorism from a white lady in college. Like, it was a really good class. I actually would love to come back and teach the class. But yeah, I watched Twilight. It was cringe, but I did like the movie, and I never watched the ones afterwards. But the original one I did watch. Okay, I'm trying to get y'all questions in. Oh my god. I'm so excited to see where you'll be taking your artistry, commentary, vlogs, modeling, music. Your versatility is unmatched. Thank you so much, Jabba the Pegasus. Ooh, okay, that's different. I like that. But thank you. I really appreciate that. The sky is your limit, or I think Lil Wayne said, "Don't tell me the sky's the limit when there's footsteps on the moon." Did Lil Wayne say that? Maybe that's an old thing. I don't know who said that, but I heard it from somewhere. But yeah, the sky isn't the limit, I guess. Don't tell me the sky is the limit when there's footsteps on the moon. But for real, you guys can do anything. If you would have told me maybe 5 years ago that I'm doing all of this stuff, I would have been like, how? But somehow I'm doing it, especially the modeling agency. Like that shocks me because it's something I always would have wanted to do. Like I created an agency that if I was just a customer to the agency, I would want to be a part of this agency. So that's how I like, created it. But thank you, love. Would you come to New York? Now, I don't know if you have heard me say this, but New York is not my favorite place. I'm kind of scared of New York. I'm specifically scared of the Bronx. Because my cousin was living in the Bronx and the rats were the size of cats. And if anybody knows me, there's not too many, but I don't really fear bugs. I can deal with birds. I can deal with squirrels. I can deal with raccoons. I cannot do rats. I cannot. Especially, I'm gonna cry thinking about it. It's like fear factor. I can't do it. But everywhere has rats, right? But New York is just a different breed. So I would definitely visit. I like to visit. It is pricey, so I usually stay in Jersey. I'm not gonna lie. But it's definitely like the last time I went to New York, I had a meet and greet, and it was such a great experience. The meet and greets is something that I really gotta get on board, especially doing this tour. I have one that I've been in the works with. It's just getting the date. And I did announce the location, but I will. I always saying what I'm gonna do, but I will. Let's see. Someone said, right, a lot of these artists are not doing as good. They're paying for views and streams. They most definitely are. That's the truth. Someone said, I don't know if you'll be able to give advice on this, but I'll be moving/transferring after the new semester starts, and I'm supposed to be in person for my major. So I don't know if I should take a break or not. And then you said, oh, hold on. Oh, sorry, it refreshed. You know what, love? Email me or DM me because I don't. Okay, no, I found it. My advisor also had to leave on short notice, and I'm in the middle of getting a new one. So at this point, I'm stuck. I'm still pretty new to this. Um, it's up to you and your comfort. I wasn't like allowed to take a break when I started college. I don't think Nigeria, the way how Nigerians are set up, it's like you're in boot camp for most of your life. But yeah, I wasn't allowed to take a break. But if you're stressed, you can always come back to college. That's one thing. Maybe not high school, but you can always come back to college. And if your professors, I guess you say in limbo, I guess that situation, that's really tough. I've never had that situation, but they need to pass you at least. But I would just, the semester is not coming up right away. So I would wait and email like your oh, well, you said your advisor had to leave. Okay, try to get in touch with the there's like I'm pretty sure there's the advisors and then there's like a department of that advising. Try to get in touch with that department to see if there's any update. That's where I would start in terms of who's going to be either interim advisor or if there's somebody coming in because you need an advisor in college. And I wouldn't advise somebody to not have an advisor. So if your advisor had to leave for whatever reason, and you're in the middle of getting a new one, wait until maybe, let's say, Thanksgiving-ish, because that's usually towards the end of the semester, and then see what they have planned for, I'm assuming, spring semester. And yeah, get back with me on that, though, because I'm interested. You can definitely email or probably DM. My emails get too clogged up. I should tell people to just DM me on Twitter too, because nobody ever hits me up on Twitter. So I usually see the stuff on Twitter. But you can definitely hit me up on either one. Did you watch the last episode of Baddies? I did. I talked about it a little bit earlier, but I ain't like the way how they did T. I like Scotty. because Scotty just reminds me of myself. You know, she's tall, she's a little thicker in the booty area. She ain't got no chest, so we kind of like the same body. Scotty with the body. I liked her little vibe coming in, but I'm not really liking Scotty or Rolly this season. I really did like Rolly, but Rolly is like she just speaks on whoever has attention. I don't like that shit, but I talked about it a little bit earlier. But Rolly was just pissing me off. Like I didn't like and Scarface, that talk about her, where's she from? Like everybody's like fan favorite, fan favorite. And I remember seeing her at the auditions, but I don't recall seeing her prior to that. So I'm like, who is this Scarface ET girl? Like, yeah, no. I'm like, Shorty, you just wanted a problem. Like, you just was trying to get hot with somebody. You want to smoke with somebody. So you stole off on the girl who just said she was sick and was throwing up and all these different things. Why would you fight her? Mad corny. Anyway, yeah. So someone said the rats run New York. Yeah, see. I just I can't. I can't. Like I just it just I had a bad experience when I was 4 years old. I think I told the story before, but when I was 4 years old, a rat jumped into my cereal bowl. Yeah. This is back when I was living in Philly, and I ever since that day, I can't do it. I can't. I will cry and scream and run if I see one. Moving on. My friends used to torture me and send me random pictures of rats. That's how messed up my friends were. But someone else said, do you feel comfy sharing where you're moving to, like out of state or just new cities, same state? I want to go south. I'm tired of the cold. Yeah, I'm completely tired of cold. But yeah, I definitely am going to be, my goal is to move to Texas. By around this time next year, probably earlier, but I've kind of narrowed it down. Like I just feel like I was born to be a Texas girl. I don't even know why I'm from the East Coast, but hey, I love me some Philly and I love the East Coast. We are the East Coast, and I think we do it the best. But yeah, I just think deep down inside I am from the South. So somewhere down south you will catch me. But Texas is where I'm looking at. It was between Dallas and Houston. I did make my decision, but I'm going on tour, so I want to make my decision after the tour. Someone said lashes are cute. Amazon? Actually, no, they're from the beauty supply store. These were $6. These are the ones that I'm wearing today. They look really big on here, but I have huge eyes. So I get bigger lashes because my eyes are big. I don't know. When I get like normal, like more natural looking lashes, for some reason it just makes my eyes look beady and not big and bold. You know, I'm just playing. But yeah, this is it. It's the IMV Luxury Mink 3D Glamorous Eye Look. I'm reading it backwards. But I usually use these ones if I have like a photo shoot or video, anything I'm doing where I'm in front of the camera and it's like a permanent thing. These are usually the lashes that I get versus the Amazon ones if I want to go like beauty supply store route. So yeah, go ahead and screenshot. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and screenshot. These are the ones that I'm wearing today. And I will be wearing these on Saturday too. That's why I got 2 pairs, because when I go to the wedding on Saturday in Philly, I'm going to be wearing these too. But someone said I live in Upper Darby, so I might come out to the show. That's what I'm saying. Like the club is in Upper Darby. I'm about to call my sister after this and see if we should do it. That way I can announce it and get the club owner, like we know him. So yeah. Scarface was on the show with Krishan. Okay, well, Krishan not even on the show right now. So this is what I think Baddies should do. Baddies has, to me, one more season until people get tired of the Baddies thing, because now it's going to be like, oh, y'all just promoting and inciting riots and violence. And yeah, so I think next season, I don't think they're going to end after next season, but if they decide to, they got to go out with a bang. So of course, bring back Natalie, obviously. People don't really care for Rolly, but bring back Rolly just because she's going to have to. You know, when you yawn out of nowhere, it's crazy. But bring back Natalie. Bring back Rolly, bring back Scotty. They're gonna come anyway, whether people like them or not. Bring back, you know who I like though? I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think I was gonna like her this season, but I like Mariah Lynn. She's actually funny. I didn't know she was that funny. Bring back Mariah Lynn, actually. Bring back Krishan. Bring back Taseki. Hell, even bring freaking Jade and Alexis. I don't care. Bring back the Scarface girl. Bring back, I don't think T is gonna come back. I know I saw her on my YouTube and I was gonna click her video, just haven't had the time to watch and see what she said. But I saw a little snippet on Instagram. I don't think T's gonna come back. Who else should they bring back? That's currently on. They got a lot of replacements. Well, let me wait until the season's over because I see next week they got Suki Hana coming. They got Biggie. Yo, Biggie had me weak. Biggie came in the house and said, "Let's get popping, baby." She said, "Come on, baby, let's get it popping." That shit had me weak. I said, "You know what, Biggie? You gotta do your like. You had to come in with that energy. So let's see what you got next week." Biggie said, "Come on, baby, let's go ahead and get it popping." That shit had me so dead. I actually can't wait until the next episode because I'm like, yo, where did this energy come from? But yo, Biggie, I liked Biggie for real. Like last season, I just didn't like that she was a follower and a top sucker of Tommy. She should have just been a solo joint. Like, what was you on? Like, you were too busy trying to hate on Stunner Girl. And I understand her problem with Stunner Girl, but it was never that deep for y'all to keep going the whole season long because Stunner Girl is not going to stop. So Biggie, her whole problem was you were too attached to Tommy. However, this is not the baddie stream. Maybe I got to just, you know what? And I'm going to share this in this live, but I actually I just made my vlog channel, but I want to make actually another channel that is specifically for film. Like TV show reviews, old shows that I can like bring up and talk about, like baddies, like our Bad Girls Club, like that video. I low-key want to put it on. Ain't no fucking ads. Why is there ads? Skip the ads, golly. But that video, I want a separate channel for like all my film stuff because I want to go deep. Like I want to have like hour-long videos, but I don't want them to be on this channel. I could put them on Patreon, but like no, like I really think like I can do the film stuff great. So yeah. But that's another idea. I don't know. I was gonna ask somebody about it, but I'm just throwing it out there. It's not really anything I'm putting into fruition. Y'all understand Scarface was on the show with Krishan. Scarface from Now That's TV. Yeah, I don't have Now That's TV. I don't even know what that is. Well, I know what it is, but I've never even, yeah. But I don't know. She was just like giving me like, oh, I just want to smoke with anybody, so I'm ready to fight anybody. I'm like, yo, you're new, babe. You don't have beef with nobody because you don't know nobody. So why are you stealing off on somebody? But whatever. Yeah, y'all leave a like. We have 88 likes and 136 people. So if we can boost the likes up a little bit, I know I'm about to be tapping out of here, but make sure you guys like it just so that YouTube can resonate this and share it wherever in the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Someone said she not no fan fave after the episode. That's what I'm saying. Like they talk about some fan favorite. I'm like, nobody likes you, and this was your first day, the first episode that you premiered, and people were talking crazy about you. Yeah. And then I went to Scotty's comments today because I follow Scotty on my business page. That's the only page I follow these girls. I will never follow them on my regular page unless we like cool. But yeah, they were in her comments like, why are you acting like, why did you do all of that? That was mad weird. And then Scotty's talking about only the real people that know me in real life know the real me. And I'm like, Scotty, shut up. We saw what you did. You hit a girl after she already fought two people. That's corny. Especially when y'all already had y'all smoke and y'all beef. Like, I like Scotty, but I ain't like that. If you come there, Bama, I gotta see you perform. I'm scared to go to Alabama. Not really, but like it's a little trigger for me. But I would love to go to. I'm a Southern girl at heart. I know it. I just know that I was supposed to not talk like this, but talk like this. Like I just know I was supposed to have a whole different type of accent, but that ain't happened. But Bama, one of my friends stay in Montgomery. Actually, a few of my friends stay in Montgomery, and they keep inviting me. Like, come on, yo. I'm like, what is there to do in Montgomery? Like, I don't know. So let me know. Do you do your own lace fronts? I just bought my first lace wig. I'm so nervous. No, my friend installed this today. It kind of lifted because it was so hot on set. But my friend installs it. But I can do my own. I just kind of prefer to just get it done. But if you follow a tutorial, you should be fine. But maybe just have somebody walk you through before you do it on yourself. You won't mess it up. I know people are afraid to cut the lace incorrectly, but cut a little bit at a time. And then if it's like, it still looks a little bit too lacy, then go in. And don't use a scissors. Use, I don't think I have one right now. Yeah, pretty much everything is moved out of my apartment, but use one of those razor combs. The small little razors, the plastic one that you get from the beauty supply store. It makes it easier to cut the lace. I got this wig from Amazon though. This was a very cheap, like I think it was $80 for this 20-inch. And it's just a closure wig because I don't wear frontals. Yeah, I don't like frontals. They're temporary for me. Okay, y'all. Let me see what's left and we can wrap out of here. OMG, are you in Philly? I remember you said he was coming out here. Yeah, I'll be in Philly on Friday. Um, Friday to Monday. Chama, I love this hair on you. Thank you, Ray. Um, this is my I didn't like it at first, not the style. My stylist always does great, but I didn't know if the color was there, but it grew on me throughout the day, especially when I started taking pictures today at my photo shoot. I was like, okay, I do like it. Let's see. Biggie is a natural woman, right? She sure is. She sure is. But like I like that fact that Biggie is herself. Like that part I like, but I didn't like the fact that she was top sucking on another person that wasn't really messing with her. Tips on defeating creative block. This happens to me a lot for YouTube, and I kind of just consume. I consume and just I don't put too much pressure on myself. I just go and consume. I watch other people's videos. I go on Twitter. I read. What I usually do is I read a lot of comments, like on blogs. I'll read the comments to see like what people are saying, and then it kind of sparks like, okay, maybe I can talk about this topic, but in this way versus just um, hey, Chama Beauty, thank you. I do love that you have your chat room for vlogs, basically personal life, and this channel, Queen Chama, for what you're already doing now. Does that make sense? Yeah, this is like my celebrity. I don't want to say gossip and tea because I don't think I gossip or spill tea. And I also feel like people say, "Oh, such and such threw shade." I don't think I throw shade per se. I mean, I have the, but I feel like if you're saying something boldly with your chest, that's not throwing shade. If I say like, "Oh," she gonna catch this stray because the first person that came to my mind. But if I say like, "Oh, I don't like Sexy Red's music," that's not throwing shade. I'm saying that with my chest. Like I'm saying that wholeheartedly. I don't know. Like I've been seeing people say stuff like such and such threw shade. I'm like, she ain't throw shade. She told you dead ass and straight up what she meant. But yeah, anyway. Have you ever been on a cruise and would you ever go on one? I have not, but I definitely would. Definitely would go on one. Yeah, so I think we kind of reached a lot of the questions. Um, Someone just said, I don't think you throw shade. Yeah, I don't think I throw shade either. I think I say everything with my chest. I definitely see ATL vibes from you. I saw it, but I unsaw it a long time ago. ATL to me was like, I don't know, it just felt like high school. Like it felt like everybody is trying to compete. You have to be so done up and so drip down no matter what you do and wherever you go. Like that's just how it was given. And I like a more simple life. I ain't really that. Someone said, "What's your career?" I'm a YouTuber. I don't know what my career is, honestly. When people ask me, "What do you do?" I don't even say YouTuber. What do I even say? I mean, I do tell people I do YouTube, but like I don't know how to put it in one word. I just say like I'm a business owner and entrepreneur. I don't know what else to call being, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know what to call it. Someone said, I live in Charlotte, slowly growing and love it here. Oh my God, I've heard so many good things about Charlotte and especially the whole like Charlotte is growing thing. No, maybe I need to add that to my tour. I don't think I've been to Charlotte. I've been to Raleigh. Um, I remember when I was younger, I was super obsessed with like competitive cheerleading. I still like competitive cheer, but I was obsessed with it. And one of my favorite teams was Senior Elite from Cheer Extreme. I don't know if anybody, hey, say something if you know what I'm talking about. But I was really obsessed with the Senior Elite Cheer Extreme team when I was in high school. And we went to Raleigh, I think, one time. And I made my parents drive me to their gym. I want to say it was it Garner or was it like Kernersville? I don't remember the names. This was so long ago. I could be so wrong. But that was my only taste of North Carolina. I remember I made my parents take me to Cheer Extreme. I was like, I have to see that. I want to take a picture outside the door. And I don't even think I have the picture to this day. They're like, what are we doing here? Why are we going here? I'm like, but I have to go. Yes, Kernersville. Somebody said that's their yeah, I went to their gym just to take a picture. I used to be so obsessed. I hope somebody invites me to judge a cheer competition one day. I would do that. Someone said I cheered at World Cup. Well, let me tell you, baby, World Cup Shooting Stars is to this day still my favorite senior all-girl large team. I'm not sure if they're still in that division, but their 2015, I could talk about competitive cheer. I can talk about anything, but their 2015 routine, I could probably sing the whole music. My other favorite teams, depend on division, it's World Cup for me, but I like Cheer Extreme too. I keep up with a lot of these. I know competition season is starting for cheer as well. I keep up with a lot of them, just like watch them on social media, but I'm not as obsessed as I used to be. But yes, please invite me to judge a cheer competition. I don't even care if it's Little League. That's like my thing. Someone said, come to Atlanta for your tour. I'm gonna be in Atlanta. I'll make sure to get there. Only because I have enough people that stay in Atlanta, and there's a lot of creativity in Atlanta. I still like Atlanta. It gives me like Black Hollywood. It's just living there to me. So I fell out of love with the idea for some reason. Let's see. The cheer world is so messed up now. Tell me about it. Because I think from the Netflix show Cheer, the dude Jerry, was it Jerry or Gary? Jerry, right? Jerry, I feel like that put a big damper on the cheer world as a whole, because after that incident, if y'all watch the show Cheer on Netflix, and season 2 goes in depth with like what was going on, like that incident with him talking to the little boys and having them send like pictures of themselves, like that incident, I feel like dampened a lot of the cheer world, because after that, I believe that same program, which is Navarro Cheer, they had another person, maybe if not another person, that got I don't know if they were like formally indicted, but they were in something dealing with a similar situation. And I'm like, what is with a lot of people in the cheer world, especially collegiate cheer, and these child allegations? Like, it's very weird. But when I think about cheer, there's so many divisions to competitive cheer, but just in case you don't know, if you're on an open team, that means like you can have a junior team, you can have a senior team. If you're on an open team, usually you're a level 6 team. I don't know if it's changed. And when you're on that open team, that means it's open to all ages. So usually cheers, like if you're on the senior team, I think that's ages like 12 to 17, and maybe 18 if you're still a senior in high school. And like a junior team, I think it's like under that. So you can have like senior level 1 or senior level 5. A lot of these teams that we talk about are like level 5 teams, but I know cheer has changed a lot. A lot of people are not in the same divisions that they were 10 years ago when I was in high school. But yeah, like on these open teams, you could have a flyer, like the top girls that are 12, but the people that are throwing her in the air are like 26, like me. So I feel like that plays a role into how a lot of this happens, because the open division doesn't have age restrictions. And maybe they've changed it. Y'all can correct me. But as far as I know, that to me is where a lot of the nonsense starts. It's because there's kids on teams with people. Imagine I'm on a team, a girl on my cheer team is 12 and I'm 26, like, but I'm throwing her in the air. And so then you get kids who are interacting with adults. And yeah, I think that's kind of where it comes from. Because in high school cheer, I mean, it's people that are in high school. Not saying weird things can happen, but in high school cheer and a lot of the clubs, gyms that are out here, most of the teams are by your age. But when you have an open division, you could be on the team with somebody who's 30 and you're 12. So yeah, didn't want to go too deep into that, but that's that. Indaya says, would you ever make an Afrobeat song with you singing? I know rapping is your lane, but low-key have a nice singing voice. Yeah, the one time for the African Girl song is going to be the song, and it'll be out. We're going to drop the song before the visuals, because the visuals going to take a little bit more time, because I'm trying to step into my creative bag. So I hope to drop that song December, January, finally, I know. Let's see. Oh, shish, your parents own a gym. No, my parents don't own a gym. I'm talking about like cheer gyms, not like Planet Fitness and Crunch and stuff like that. I'm talking about like cheerleading gyms. That's just what it's called. Let's see. Jerry and lots more accusations on older men. That's what I'm saying. I cheered in the Stars League. It was just local, but we went to competitions to watch. So I want to do that. OMG, I used to be obsessed with them. You say yes, open teams range from 13 plus. It's wild. I think they changed the age grid because of all this stuff. And I hope that they did, because I think that's where a lot of this stuff was really coming from, was literally you have kids on a team that's 13, and this is an open team, and it's open level 6. So cheer, basically the level that you're in is broken down by the tumbling that you do as well as the stunting that you do. So the flips that you do and throwing people in the air. There's certain restrictions that you have from levels 1 through 5, but in level 6 you can have stunts on top of stunts, and you're throwing girls on top of girls, and you're throwing, you know what I'm saying? It's, you can do whatever. It's basically a free for all division, if you ask me. Obviously there's rules and stuff, but I think that's where a lot of it came from, was like you have a 13-year-old girl on a team with a 30-year-old man. And if that 30-year-old man just so happens to be a little bit off, it's, you know what I'm saying? It's weird. And social media makes it worse. So yeah, wow, I haven't talked about competitive cheer like this in so long. I'm like, want to start a little group because I can do this. But shout out to you, sis. You said you cheered at World Cup. That's crazy, because I mean, I used to dream, like, I wish I was at the World Cup gym. Like, if I had to choose any gym growing up, it would have been World Cup for sure. And obviously everybody loves like the California All-Stars, or what we have, the one in Texas, Cheer Athletics, Cheer Athletics. They have so many teams. They have Cheer Athletics, Cheetahs, Panthers, a whole bunch of them. And then obviously Top Gun in Miami. That's like one of the best and biggest ones. I just think their senior co-ed is like, they do things that I don't even understand how it's choreographed. That shit is crazy. But let me not go into this. Like I said, I'm obsessed. I can go on and 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 on. Let me answer 2 more and then I'm done for the night. Someone said, hello from Arizona. Hey, sis. We were just talking about me coming to Arizona at the end of November. So hello to you, babe. And maybe you could tell me where it is to go in Arizona, because I know I'm planning on being in like Scottsdale, like I said, but we definitely, I don't know. I don't even know where. I don't think I'm gonna be right in Phoenix though. I'm gonna be real. I don't think so. But like definitely Scottsdale area, because I just heard so many good things about Scottsdale. So I just want to see it for myself, you know. But let's see. Someone said, is your astrology rising sign a water sign like Scorpio, rising or air sign like Gemini? If your sun/moon or both are in your 10th house, you're destined to be famous. Honestly, I don't know. My actual sign is Cancer. So maybe you can tell me what that means. Yeah, I'm a Cancer. I don't know where I'm at right now. As far as I'm concerned, it's not sunny outside anymore in Ohio. It's cold as hell. So I don't know. Someone said the first date list. I talked about that. I didn't talk about that one specifically. I talked about how when I made that video about the ice cream date, like I think the first date was ice cream, like Michelle Obama and Barack Obama, they went and got ice cream, and then we had the debate on whether ice cream is the first date, and someone said I'm grown. I talked about that in my Twitter talks, so I feel like I already hit that a few months ago, and then you see now when we're having this conversation with the list that was floating around, I'm like, well, I told y'all that the women have become very like, social media is a trip, but a lot of women are very entitled. They believe that they deserve 5-star etiquette first date. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't get that. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, when I go on dates, the men treat me pretty nicely. I've never had like, oh, we did something that was corny, but like I would have went for the corny because I actually kind of like a little corny, but I don't know. I don't think the date determines how the relationship is going to go. It can to a certain degree, but I don't think it does all the way. But that's my thoughts. Well, thank you all for joining us tonight. I really enjoyed just kind of give you guys a life update with me moving. 2 more days and I'm out of here. So I got to use tonight to just clean and clean and clean because I have something to do tomorrow and I'm leaving Wednesday. I'm turning my keys. Wednesday's the first. So I just want to, I don't even have to turn, like I can come back, but I don't know. But yeah, so that's my update on me moving, my song that's coming out, as well as my model agency and what we all have to do. I really appreciate y'all that have supported me and always support me. I know some of y'all are going to catch the playback. So, thank you for tapping in. And if you're watching on the playback, I appreciate you as well. What else do I have to say? I think that's really it. I'm about to kind of just lay down, eat my pizza, maybe watch something, and take this dog out in a second before her owner comes to pick her up. And oh yeah, wash my face and take this makeup off because we got to do it all again tomorrow when I go out. So yeah, thank you guys again. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next live stream. Have a beautiful and safe night. And again, thank you guys for all the support that you guys give me. I cannot say that enough. I really, truly do appreciate it. Have a great night. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.